standard syllabus, that is a lesson called Science and Hope of Survival, which is written by Niels Bohr. So let us go to the detailed summary of this lesson as well as some important pictures regarding this lesson, that is Science and Hope of Survival. Science is an exciting adventure where major reward comes from discovering itself. Scientists will be enjoying from camaraderie and independence instead of money. So let us have a look on the important points of this lesson, that is Science and Hope of Survival. Scientists and their lives, fear of annihilation after the Second World War. 3 superpowers meet behind the closed doors. Niels Bohr at Geneva. All the scientists were able to work on a single solution. Scientists are practical. Basic science help man-made and natural disaster. Scientists and their lives. Scientists cannot live without science. Discovery is reward. They enjoy teamwork, independence, and they enjoy discovering the mysteries of nature. Fear of annihilation after the Second World War. It was a time where every man, woman, child and children on the earth lived under the fear of nuclear weapons. Each superpower had more than enough nuclear bombs to destroy the other in the first strike. Cold War and the superpowers. 3 superpowers meets behind closed doors. America, UK, USSR. Superpowers: United States, USA, Soviet Union, USSR and United Kingdom, UK met and willingly came to an agreement. To stop the tests of nuclear weapons, new nuclear weapons. Seismic methods for monitoring underground explosions and to detect if anyone violates the rule. Niels Bohr at Geneva. To detect if any one of the superpower violated the rule, they needed the help of Niels Bohr. Because he was working on the theory of seismic waves, which helped them to detect nuclear tests, Frank Press suggested his name. All the scientists were able to work on a single solution. Scientists from all the other nations gathered and worked on stopping nuclear weapon tests. The scientists were able to work out a common language based on respect to hard evidence, indisputable ranking by expertise and persistent self-criticism. They work for a survival of the human mankind and they got the solution, which is nuclear test ban. Scientists are practical people. It is through the work of scientists that we have medicine, electronics, new sources of energy, modes and transportation and the green revolution. Therefore, we can say that they are more practical than we are. Basic science help. Knowledge of a basic science will give a head start for whatever you can choose. Financial institutions search for those people who are trained in theoretical physics. Those who are trained in biological research become founder and directors in pharmaceutical industries. Man-made and natural disasters. Now, the very survival of our civilization is under the fear of natural and man-made disasters. Earthquakes, environmental catastrophes, self-inflicted destruction of megacities, and economic and social crisis. However, scientific research is an exciting venture and has worked for humankind's survival. In this lesson, Niels Bohr keeps his experience of dealing with science and concludes, science can be a boon or be a curse to mankind and depends on how you use it. So here are the important questions. According to Bohr, why do some people choose to become scientists despite the low income? Why were the technical experts summoned to Geneva? Or what problems did the superpower nation have in banning nuclear weapon? Why will theoretical physicians be headhunted? How did Bohr prove that the scientists were the most practical people? Explain. Math is a paradox according to Bohr. Why? How were the scientists able to work on a solution in spite of political and cultural difference? What did Bohr learn at the Geneva summit? What was the common thread that bound scientists from the opposite sides of the Iron Curtain?